complete their second victory of the day. Now it is up to the Kenyans and the Papua New Guineans to entertain us. Kenya starting the day with a disappointing result, it must be said, against Argentina. And Papua New Guinea, well, they were crushed by England, 40 points to 0. 4-0, Kenya lead in this series. Last met back in 2011. Papua New Guinea not a regular on the tour. They have qualified for this tournament and next week in Sydney. Here are the lineups. Interesting, the Papua New Guinean captain Kalua is on ice for the opening of this game. He'll be on the bench. And Kenya, a strong lineup to start this match, led by their captain, Andrew Amonde. Willie Lossay in commentary with us, Carlton on his sideline, as we prepare for this battle. Great to see the Papua New Guineans here, but they'll be up against it, I am sure. This Kenyan side still to fire today. Yeah, and they have qualified to play in the tournaments in Hong Kong, and that's what these two tournaments here in Sydney is all about, giving them some game time, giving them a chance to play against the best in the world. And they certainly won't disgrace themselves when they come up against some of the sides that pretty much on level pegging too. They've got plenty of pace. They don't like the contact too much, Papua New Guinea, and that's what the Kenyans need to do. Tavita Roko Berini of Fiji will referee this fixture. Just a second match. Young referee, young players on show. We have been treated, though, by some of the real stars of the Sevens game so far today. South Africa, their form is ominous. England too have acquitted themselves well. New Zealand too have rediscovered their mojo in a good first half victory over Samoa. Still plenty to come on the World Series, but we are away. Pool A, Kenya receive the kickoff, and straight away with a chance to set. Amonde, the captain, on a good carry. Away now. Straight and over the top with Sakuda, cleaning house. And Kenya have good ball to work with here. Njira gets past a couple. Collins and Njira, then the bump off. Loose pass and knocked on by Papua New Guinea. First mistake, though, was a Kenyan mistake. Well, William Tirang will learn very quickly that you don't go high on this man here. Top try scorer on the HSBC Sevens World Series, 235 to his name. Get out of my way, he says, right there.
Crouch. Fine. Sit.
Ball is there for Papua New Guinea. Can they fashion some form of attack? William Tirang, the man Willie Lossay has just mentioned. Ball squeezed out the back, about 15 metres out the back. So now they're 10 out from their own line. Kenya in control at the moment. Upa, he has the ball taken off him. And again, Kenya, the pass is just not sticking, and that's been a problem today. I'd imagine too, Carl, that the physicality is going to be the difference, isn't it? The way that Andrew Amonde was able to just steal the ball there at the breakdown.
Yeah, well, that's what they're so good, aren't they, Willie? This Kenyan side, that's what they really love to do. They're suited to it, you know, and they're actually really, really big men, so you expect them to have that physical presence against the Papua New Guinean side.
Bye. Sit.
They have long been very popular visitors here in New Zealand's capital city, the Kenyans. Now it's Upa. A pass away, now a chip over the top. Sweepers in place, can't get there quick enough. And Wesley Varley then throws the ball away after all that hard work. Amonde doing it back for Njira. Over the top he goes. William Mbaka. Beg your pardon, here is Njira. And Mbaka stays in support. That'll be the first try for the Kenyans. Not much happening. Something from nothing.
Well, it was a turnover. Varley did everything perfectly, and then the pass to Opa didn't go to hand, and then the Kenyans just pushed it wide. And Jetta, a real threat, draws in the two defenders, and then he loops around, does Mbaka. One of the easiest tries, he'll score.
Conversion unsuccessful from Eden Aguero. Last played in Sydney at the inaugural event. You have to excuse me, I'm chewing on a pineapple lump. If you've never been to New Zealand, it is quite possibly the greatest confectionery ever concocted. That's a personal opinion, of course. Wesley Varley now. Found Emmanuel Geese. Now to Butterman. Great ball round the back, but it did not go to hand. Superb offload, just unexpected. Here's Sakuda. Daniel Sakuda this time has the ball taken off him. Wesley Varley again involved in the game in every way, and an advantage will lead to a scrum. Papua New Guinea competing hard.
Don't underestimate this Papua New Guinea team. If they can get some possession, they certainly have the players to finish. Varley is a great finisher.
Fine. Sit.
Also, William Tirang has got plenty of pace.
Solid scrum from Kenya. Papua New Guinea, though, in possession. Still short of the halfway line then. Kenya make the turnover once more. Aguero got a good pass away to Andrew Amonde. Another solid carry from the captain. Bucker. Well, he gets out of one, gets out of two, and skips over for the try.
Well, he picks up a brace in this game. And it's missed tackles that's really costing Papua New Guinea. They've missed 7, Kenya only 2. And he made it look easy, Carl.
Well, it's the little things that really have hurt this Papua New Guinea team, as you'd expect, not on the HSBC Sevens World Circuit full time. There's the good work at the breakdown. And I think that's been the difference, just these little idiosyncrasies from this Kenyan side. See the strength showing. They set up, they have a clean out, nice and quick, and releasing that ball, draw and pass. That's been the difference so far in the first 7 minutes.
Just hang on. Come on, please.
Bucker climbs high, can't quite grab it. Back into the hands of Wesley Varley. Some pace out wide from Kapana. Tackle is made. Papua New Guinea. Good field position for them. And they have some pace on this right-hand side as well. Here's Clement. Inside ball from Clement. What a try that is! Papua New Guinea. Party time.
And the Tuk-Tuks respond in the best possible way from deep inside their own half. They break down the left-hand flank from Kapana. And then when they moved it back into the midfield, it was about staying straight. Someone taking the ball to the line, the inside pass, and William Tirang ran a beautiful line. PNG are back.
Arthur Clement takes the conversion. That is dusty. Great try, Cal Tenana.
Yeah, well, Willie Losse just highlighted him, did he, just moments before. Nice inside support by William Tirang. He is a strike weapon, and they can threaten these big teams when they do get possession and get things right.
Kenya busting out through Billy Odhiambo. Back now to Sakuta. Andrew Amonde. Always happy to take on the line as Andrew Amonde. William Bucker upended on the halfway line. They leave some space down that left-hand side. Sakuta skipped out of the first. Still looking for the offload. need to go right. Have a man on the Kenya trying to take advantage. Collins and Jera. He knows his way to the line and he knows how to throw a pass. Agero gets Kenya's third of the match.
Patient play from the Kenyans, asking questions of PNG on defence, moving it down one side, and the work of the top try scorer on the HSBC Sevens World Series. He knows how to finish them, Collins and Jetta, but look at just the wise play here, drawing in two defenders, the pop pass, and Eden Agero goes in underneath the black, puts it down underneath the black dot.
That'll do it for the break. Huddles are on, 19-5. Kenya leading Papua New Guinea, but far from convincing in the opening 7 minutes.
Let's quickly sit down, go backside now. Let's work on the line speed. And the defense, you know, right? You just need to connect a bit better on the inside now. Stay here. Okay, stay here. The side block, you got to take our chances. Okay, a couple of times to make good line breaks here. Simple skills, but that's out. Okay, 2 scores, we could have scored. It would have been a different story now at halftime. It's not over. We can make this, you know.
Well, there's the Papua New Guineans as they go through their team talk. 11 missed tackles in that first half. That's a tough ask when you're missing 11. Glamour day in New Zealand's capital city as Kenya kick off for the second half, just crosses the 10-metre line. Papua New Guinea behind on the score sheet, but have the penalty. Quick tap and go. Emmanuel Guys loses possession in the tackle, and Kenya have the ball back. Ariambu finds Daniel Sakuda, and that offload was just too tough to hold. Papua New Guinea now with a real chance down this left-hand side. Looking for a second try, loose in the tackle. Collins and Jera cleans up, and they'll have the scrum.
Showing just how dangerous they are. The Falcon, first Falcon of the game too, from the Kenyans. And just like that, he's been good for PNG today, Varley. Every time he's touched the ball, Carl, he's really just put the accelerator on and made the defence. He's asked questions of them.
Bind. Sit.
Easy set up that. Scrum time really uncontested. Looking for an outside break is Odiambo. Odiambo slips away. No one home for Papua New Guinea. And that'll be Kenya's 4th try of the match.
For one-on-one, that really just came from a set play. And Billy the Kid, as he's known, made his debut in Port Elizabeth in 2012, so around 58 tries. But look at this, nothing on really. One-on-one, gets given the outside, and then puts out the big mitt and says, see you later.
Well, he's a very powerful runner. There's Billy Odiombo. You see him a number of times being very physical, but he's quick as well. He's actually pushed Collins and Jera off the wing into the centre position. There's a little stop and go and then hesitation, and he goes and he's done.
Conversion is made. Pretty easy fend, isn't it? Just the old throat snatcher.
Well, sadly for PNG, it's a stat they won't want to hear. They've made 11 tackles, but they've missed 12.
Average. That one's knocked on. Play on. How did he come up with the ball? Dean Manali. Finally got his hand on it. Oh, what a shambles. We'll come back for the penalty. Referee in the way. Arthur Clement gets a second crack at it. Great stepping. Papua New Guinea into the backfield. And Kenya straight over the top. And no release on the tackler. Great run by Patrick Tatut. More stepping, this time from Wesley Varley. Gets the offload away. Papua New Guinea looking for a second. Ball is dropped and picked up by Samuel Oliek. Somehow Kenya scrambling on defence. Now a chance at the other end, and Papua New Guinea give up the chase early. Try will be scored by Bushimwale.
And Wale gets his 16th. More importantly, it's Kenya's 4th. And that's their 5th, rather. Sorry, no wonder I got 22. School C Maths, 3rd time.
Came from a turnover though, Willie. It was a nice scramble in defence by Kenya. They got a penalty. And they got the rewards as well, just outflanking this brave PNG team.
Well, they're starting to find their groove. It's taken a while for the Kenyans, but here in front of this presidential inauguration-sized crowd, it's certainly now starting to shine.
Let's go.
Nelson Oyu has passed away to Augustine Lagonzo, and he whips one across the top out to the left-hand side. Kenya is toying with this Papua New Guinean defence at the moment, trying to set up a mismatch wide. They find it now. They had a 2-on-1 and very well executed, orchestrated, and the rest. Oscar Omar goes in to score. That's try number 6.
65 for him. Amonde could have scored it himself. Opted to just pass the ball on the inside, and this is just power game now. They're touring with the Papua New Guineans. They know that they're physically bigger and stronger, and just here, Amonde could have scored easily. Bumps off. There's the try line in front of him. Unselfishly gives it into Oscar Umar. Game, set, and match.
Given the nature of this pool as well, and Kenya's first up loss, a points differential may well come into play. England and Argentina are also in this pool, so they will know the importance of racking up a big total here. Quite often people may wonder why teams keep playing right till the end in sevens, and why they keep trying so hard when they cannot be beaten. Well, this is why. Sometimes certainly it's about conserving your energy, but in a tightly contested pool, every point counts.
That's one-sided. Options come on, Lion. One down. Green ball. Let's go. Coach. Bind. Sit.
Another chance for Kenya. 10 seconds remaining in the game, and a bit of a high tackle, this time from Wesley Varley. They'll be away again. Lagonzo, quick tap and go. Here's Bushimwale. Finds Omar, the last try scorer, and Amonde held up in a good tackle. Still manages to put it in reverse and make a couple of extra yards. Rich. Back by Oyu. Beautiful ball, quick hands from Kenya now. Really starting to work their magic on this tiring Papua New Guinea defence. And that was a case of yours. Andrew Amonde wraps it up for Kenya. 45-5 kick to come.
That's the exclamation mark that the captain wanted to put on this game. It is all about tries, and I love the width that they've used as well. They push it down one flank, then they come back with the mismatches, and big man on little man. Big man's always going to win.
Much improved from their first outing today, notwithstanding Papua New Guinea's relative inexperience on the tour. Still got to score the tries, and they have done just that. 7-1 in the end, 47-5 the final score.